Hi, this is Alkin. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm near a busy roadway and in the state of New York. Reason why I'm doing this? Well, I got a letter from the people, NYCT, the pension people, not related to NYCT, the bus system of Nassau County. No relation. They said a letter, if you make over $35,000 a year while you're collecting a pension, your pension will be suspended for 1 year. I'm doing stuff with Wanolo, which that's an app I do recommend if you're looking for work, and they'll give you a bonus. Just look for Wanolo, WONOLO. Anyway, I only did a few jobs on New York State at all, and they're already threatening to take the pension away. I had no plans to make that much money. It's only part-time. But that's just how it is with the state of New York. Now I'm saying to myself, now if I went up to one of these officials and put my foot up the rear end and left it there for a whole year, you know what would be happening? One, they'll be screaming bloody murder. Two, they'll be calling for the police. Three, they'll be looking for a lawyer. And four, they'll be looking for medical assistance to get my foot out of there. But that's exactly what they're doing to the retirees on the New York City transit pension and NYCT. And it is not the NYCT people's fault, by the way. This is the state of New York. Because we are at the low end of the totem pole. We are treated like garbage. Because now they call us essential workers. That doesn't mean we get essential respect. No, we don't. We still get our butts kicked. Just ask the number of employees that died from the coronavirus. Because they're now allowed to wear at the beginning of the pandemic. I would have been one of them if I had stayed. So, and then, more update of the vac train. Yeah, it's getting to the point that this thing is becoming a safety hazard, but the authority doesn't want to do anything about it. In fact, they're downplaying it because it's a pet project of Governor Cuomo. Since its pet projects are causing a lot of problems for New York City transit. I mean, you had the R179s, the lemons. You had a diesel called the R156, which is also a disaster. And now the vac trains. All these trains were screwed up, messed up pieces of equipment that Andy Bradford would never have bought on his own. But he had to deal with them when he became president of the Transit Authority. He's the last president of the Transit Authority to run both the buses and the subway. Now they got two separate presidents for each entity. The equipment was a flop. And the only reason why you even have the equipment out here at all is because of Bradford. You know, he hit him with the Riots Act. He did that with labor relations too. But I can see now that he's gone, they went back to the old ways. They suspended people, including some supervisors, because they don't want them to talk about the lousy equipment anymore, the vac trains, which have been delayed a number of years until Bradford came along. Oh, by the way, he's doing well in London. Oh, that's a deer in front of me. No, not an actual four-legged deer, but equipment. They have equipment in the area where I'm at. Guess they're checking to make sure it's working fine. Anyway, the equipment sucks. He had no choice because he didn't buy it. I know if he had a choice, he definitely would not have bought some of this garbage that they have. So, he's not here. Labor relations is doing what the hell they want to do again to screw the employees over. And they're violating people's free speech. Oh, we're an authority, we can do whatever that we please. okay, you can't do nothing to me because I'm no longer on your payroll. So, tough titties for you. Anyway, basically, as I was saying, they wouldn't do that to the police, fire, EMS, or sanitation departments. They only do it to us because, unlike them, yeah, we're screwed with the tail law. But you know what? They have ways to get around that law. In fact, this past summer, if you recall, when they're threatening a sick out, you didn't see the mayor running to court asking for a tail law injunction against the police, right? Now, that's why. They still got pulled. Even with Blacklight Matters is bashing the police departments across the country, they still got pulled up in Albany. So the mayor wouldn't try to keep messing with him because somebody's going to come down on him real hard. Somebody that's not going to be arrested by the NYPD. And it's not me. It's other politicians. So, like Max Rose or something. Anyway, the only way we're going to solve this problem with our pension situation is changes have to be made. But the problem is you have leadership that don't want to make the changes for us. But they're in a hurry to make changes on the police contracts for Blacklight Matters, but we don't matter. So, yeah, I wouldn't be putting up no thing up as saying Transit Light Matter because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get a lot of flack. I'm not interested in getting flack. I'm interested in getting results. If I want to get flack, I'll get a time machine, go back to World War II and fly one of those RAF planes and getting flack all day from the Germans. In the Battle of Britain or whatever war they're fighting. And one of those wooden Spitfires. Yes, it was made out of wood. You didn't know that? Google it. Yeah. Britain was short of materials during the war. So, that's the situation. And New York State NICE is, let me remind you, first of all, I'm working part-time, even though it may be a full shift. I'm not working 7 days a week, 5 days a week. I'm making 3 or 4 days a week just to make ends meet. That's it. Not interested in making $35,000. Because I understand that the self-employee tax is not very kind to us folks. So we'll take it easy. It doesn't mean I'm going to do less jobs in New York. I never had intentions to. So this is Outcast saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. This part of the country is pretty nice. It's just a city that's shitty. Oh, New York, that is.